What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sammy, 2 times back, y'all boys, with another banger reaction. You feel me? As you can see, we coming at y'all boys straight from the closet because my dogs chewed up my light, bruh. And this the best light I got in my house, bruh. So y'all gonna have to deal with it for a little while. Anyways, all praise goes up to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, man. We got Stephen A. claiming that the Eagles are going back to Super Bowl. As y'all know, I'm an Eagles fan, so I totally believe it. And we gonna see what that boy said.
Off of their Super Bowl appearance last season, even though league history is working against them. The last NFC team to lose the Super Bowl and make it
league
back
history
to the
don't
game
matter. It's the
following
Eagles.
year was the
What you mean?
1974 Minnesota Vikings. But the roster is, of course, still loaded, and quarterback Jalen Hurts seems to only be getting better. So Philly is entering this season as the odds-on favorite to repeat as NFC champions, and I mentioned that note. Overall, they're looking to also become the first team to represent the NFC in back-to-back Super Bowls since the Seahawks did in 2014 and 2015. Stephen
Rightfully so.
Smith, are you taking the Eagles or the field to win the NFC?
I'm taking the Eagles. I'm taking the Why wouldn't I take the Eagles? First of all, they're in the same division as the Cowboys. That's an easy choice. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about, Steven.
Let's get that out the way first, okay? The only reason why we remembered the Commanders is because they got a new owner in Josh Harris. And obviously Magic Johnson's got a small portion of ownership. Very, very proud of my brother in that regard. We're not expecting much from the Giants, even though they made the playoffs last year, especially with the Saquon Barkley situation. We don't know if he's going to be there, even though I anticipate that he will be there. We shall see. But at the end of the day, I look at the rest of the NFC. Okay, Aaron Rodgers is no longer in the conference. Tom Brady has retired. Drew Brees has retired, okay? Brock Purdy, even though I believe if the San Francisco 49ers had a quarterback last year, it would have been an obviously much, much tougher NFC championship game. I felt sorry for the San Francisco 49ers. Yeah. What team do you know lost 4 quarterbacks in the same season?
At the same time, bro.
That's what happened to the San Francisco 49ers last year. I can't imagine
is the ones who injured the quarterbacks, bro, because our elite D-line.
I expect them to be formidable. But when we scour the NFC, the Philadelphia Eagles are clearly above the crowd. There is no doubt about that. I know they lost both coordinators, new coaches in Indianapolis, okay? I forgot Indianapolis and Arizona. I get all that. I understand it. But I'm thinking about this brother Jalen Hurts. I'm thinking about this brother A.J. Brown. I'm thinking about Devontae Smith. I'm thinking about their defense. And I'm saying to myself, excuse me, it was a missed opportunity. They could have won that Super Bowl last year, okay? They're in position to win that Super Bowl. I think they're hungry. I think they want it bad. I think they got the personnel. I think they've had a stellar offseason. I have no issues whatsoever, no reason to believe that the Philadelphia Eagles are not going to make amends and try to make another run.
believe.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. RC, that's my man. RC love laughing at me. It's cool. It's cool. I like being laughed at.
Who's next, Kimberly?
All right,
go ahead.
So
you ain't got to look at me like that before you answer.
You know what? I'm just exhausted. It's Monday and I'm
exhausted?
really tired of this
Exhausted.
act. So here's the thing. I actually was there when the 49ers lost all their quarterbacks. And it's you said it yourself. They would be a formidable foe, right?
Formidable.
To me, the fact that there hasn't been a repeat winner in the NFC East since 2005.
Yeah. What does that mean?
The fact that we have seen the 49ers almost beat all these teams with Mr. Irrelevant.
Okay.
And had they not lost all their quarterbacks, had they not had Josh Johnson in the end, we don't know
it's
how
a different
that whole
season every year.
situation
Same
would
thing
have
with the
ended
Eagles,
last year.
bro. It's not gonna
You
be
would
as easy as it was the year
sit up here
before.
to fix your face to say, oh, the Eagles are far and away, head and shoulders above everybody else. It's the NFC. You see how he's...
I still say they're the favorites, but they're not head and shoulders above San Francisco.
But again,
She sounded just like him.
We've had a lot of really good impersonations.
I don't think she did. She's trying, though. She's trying, though. She's trying.
And this is no shade to the Eagles, because everything you said about Jalen Hurts.
Sound like shade to the Eagles to me, though.
This roster, the way it's been constructed.
Right.
But you do have to look. There are questions in a second.
With the King Soopers app, you can always save big on your favorites with personalized coupons and deals, so you can spend less and get.
There are questions on the offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator positions. For them to repeat what they did last year, and they went to the Super Bowl after a team literally lost all their quarterbacks, I think it's a lot harder to just say, yeah, of course, pencil the Eagles into the Super Bowl. I believe in the Eagles, but the smart money says take the field.
Go ahead, RC.
Yeah, I think Kimberly did way too much explaining for that, because it's hard to say anything negative about the Eagles, but it has to be the field, because that's just how life works, right? Like, you have to understand, injuries happen.
Thought I liked you,
Attrition
RC. What's going on, man?
And it's going to be a game of attrition for the Philadelphia Eagles, because they are going to be expected to win from the start of week 1 to the end of week 18 and on into the playoffs. And you look at the San Francisco 49ers, who replaced DeMeco Ryans with Steve Wilkes, who I believe should have got the Carolina Panthers head coaching
We have
job.
replacements for all of these players with the same amount of production the year before.
Or Trey Lance, with what they do offensively behind Kyle Shanahan, with the way that they're going to be able to rush the passer on the defensive side, that team is formidable. The Seattle Seahawks, Geno Smith, and I can't believe that we're saying this right now, Geno Smith has a chance to be the second best quarterback in the entire NFC. DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Jackson Smith and Jigba. You go out and get Devin Witherspoon to pair him with Tyreek Woolen on the other side. Bobby Wagner is back at the middle linebacker. That's going to be a difficult team to beat. And the Cowboys, and I know, Stephen A., you hate them, but you love them. You actually want to be a Cowboy fan, but you just can't let yourself. They're going to have the best defense in the NFC. They're going to have a quarterback that rebounds. They're going to be a difficult team to beat. And the Lions, who we're not even discussing, when you're talking about the rest of the teams in the NFC, I do agree with you. The Eagles are head and shoulders above starting this season. But the war of attrition can get to anyone. The Kansas City Chiefs are there every year, but they don't go every year because the field is sometimes good enough. I'm taking the field in the NFC.
Okay, that's fine.
I can't wait.
The Philadelphia Eagles are reigning defending NFC champions. They get Jalen Carter in the first round and Noah Brown.
Sir.
Okay, you're talking about guys that's going to easily replace Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham someday, but they don't have to yet. So their pass rush is going to be elite. And I'm looking at their offense right now. I already gave you Smith and Brown. I already gave you Jalen Hurts. You know what he brings. You got DeAndre Swift from Detroit, okay? I'm looking at their personnel. Dallas Goedert is still your tight end. I'm looking at the defense of the Philadelphia Eagles. That ain't going to be shabby. I'm looking at an offense that's elite. I'm looking at a quarterback that is better than Dak Prescott.
Agreed.
Okay? And Jalen Hurts.
Agreed.
And I'm like, yeah, so we just going to sit here and go like, yeah. And I'm at the field. Okay.
It's the statistical probability. That's all we're saying.
Statistical probability. Statistical probability. That's what we're doing.
Yeah,
okay. I thought that we were looking. We all know attrition can kick it. We all know people can get hurt. We get all of that. But I'm talking about talent. When you look at the squad that everybody has, and you look at the reigning defending NFC champions. Okay. You trying to tell me I'm wrong to sit up there and go like this? Yo, it comes through Philadelphia. If the road to the Super Bowl comes through Philadelphia.
What y'all boys think about the Eagles going back to the Super Bowl? I think they're going back. Drop a big like and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know y'all's feelings and thoughts. I want to give all praise to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ before we get up out of here. Make sure you're giving some of your time today before you go to sleep, bruh. And yeah, that's going to conclude my video, man. Drop a big like, subscribe once again. And until next time I see y'all boys, God bless.